Everybody, how's life treating you? This is your daily insight on life and love. It's for May 20th, 2020, but it's also timeless. So wherever you're pulled to in time, let me know what brings you here. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. I do have a sale going on. Go ahead and ask me questions about it. See if you want to book. Let's see. If it doesn't resonate, don't force it. But very cool if it does. Let me know in the comments or reach out in personal message. I absolutely love every single one of you who has reached out. Thank you so much. If you guys hear any noise in the background, I have two kitties that are being big cats. And they're going kind of crazy. So enjoy the audio show. We are kicking this reading off with Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron Reed. I'm a huge fan of hers. We have Happy, Happy in reverse. Deep Meaning, or Deep Knowing in reverse. They're knocking over everything. Okay, Between Worlds in reverse. Then we have Imagine upright. To Be Fair is in reverse. Thinker in reverse. Tick-tock in reverse. And No Place Like Home is upright. This is not a huge time to be serious. You have to take such strained conditions off yourself. It doesn't have to be complete what you consider adulting or strict schedule all the time or strict structure all the time. What you're doing right now is, first off, you are overly, you're absorbing a lot of people's emotions around you, and this is an overly sensitive time. You got to take the pressure off you and realize that the anxiety or the upset that you are potentially feeling is maybe that of others and not of your own, and maybe you need to assert better boundaries. Between Worlds is in reverse, and this is next to Imagine. To Be Fair, the Thinker. All right, so this is telling you to let go of what you are fully expecting on this one. Let go of the conditioning of it. Let go of this set point, because you have this idea of how it is going to be, how it should be. And is this really authentic to you? Is this really what you want or what you think that you want? Because I feel like there is this big compression of idealistic expectations that are not yours. This is a programming thing that you need to break. So this is saying to be very clear and direct about who you are. Figure out right now what is genuinely who you are and what you think that you are and where you are going. Does that make sense? Because this is going to unfold a lot more expansively for you. And all right, so this is going to open and be more expansive for you is what I mean to say. Don't analyze this to death. You really have to trust your vibrations on this and really stop comparing yourself to other people, where they are in life, where their path is. I don't care what their age is. I don't care if you guys went to the same school. I don't care if you guys are the same family members. They are not you. What they do is not yours. There is more than enough in the universe. There is cause and effect in play. There is the law of attraction. We're always working with that. This is matching your vibration. So this is why there's, really no point in getting bent out of shape, because it's never ending. It's infinite. It is your life a la carte. It is your choice. So stop comparing yourself. Continue to follow what feels like home to you. What makes you feel that calm, that zen, this growing energy of yours. You are definitely going through ascension, but the fogginess and the clinging to like what I would consider being the last stitches of programming of idealistic success, this is what you got to let go of. Be completely true and authentic to you. And you have to do whatever it takes to find out what your authentic self is. You're worth the effort. There's a lot that's going on here. And your happiness is somewhat on the line here. Don't drown yourself out in what someone else would consider to be a happy and joyful life. I wouldn't waste any more of this. I'm not saying that you wasted your life, but I wouldn't take any more of what someone else's idealistic approach to happiness is. You have no idea how beautiful and passionate this is, what you're stepping into. Stop analyzing yourself to death. Stop analyzing this success story to death. I don't care if it's based in relationships, career, life purpose, life path, any of those things. This is all different sections that you can go down with this. Even even if it's, the whole parent thing. Again, your storyline is going to be very detailed and in-depth and intense and individual for yourself. So this is why I'm saying go to what section this is calling you to. So let's see where else this is going. Whew. Let's see. I want to say that just because it's different doesn't mean it's inferior, doesn't mean it's less important. This isn't who is better than who. I'm tired of that. It's not who is better than who. It's where's your strength. You have an important part. I will say that till my last breath. New beginnings, you think? Okay, so ideas and inspiration. These are things that you should act on, not hastily, but start to place the seeds in the ground for what your inspirations are, what makes you come alive, what makes your body respond in such a way where it makes you energized. If something is constricting you, you have to pay attention to that sign. That is a very strong sign from the universe of cease, desist, this is bullshit. You're protected in this transitional phase. You have support of your ancestors, you have support of your spirit group, you have support of friends, family, lovers, coworkers. You are finding your support. You are finding deep roots for your the root chakra. That's really important. Chakras are really coming into play right now, and they are going through this huge activation. What are some of the signs that you're getting? I keep getting in readings for clients. You guys are getting a lot of animal symbolism. And I've always said that, I get tons of symbolism through birds. So that's something that I highly pay attention to. Yet I realized out in my backyard that I now have a groundhog. I call him Henry. Total sweetheart. And that's a really awesome and positive, lucky sign. So, I have my own luck charm. So this new beginning, what are some of your ideas and inspiration? How does that make your body feel? Are you excited about it? Is this something where you feel like you have to rush through it? There's no rush. You're not running out of any sort of time. An opportunity that's meant for you is never going to pass you by. You obviously have to show up and do the work for your life every single day, because you can't sit there on the couch waiting for this life to come to you. That's how people usually not fail at their readings, but experience a letdown, because they are given, if they stay on this path, this is what you can expect, or if you go this way, this is what you can expect. Don't wait for this life to come to you. You have to be a co-creator in this. You have to support. You're not going to fail at this life. There is no failure. There's only growth. There's only abundance. There's only joyfulness that's coming into play. You have Archangel Michael, and he is this all-around amazing protector. He is, I almost want to call him the Midas of the angel world, because whatever he touches is into gold. It's pretty magnificent, strong, beautiful, and I want to say soft. So where are we going now? Where are we going? Actually being pulled to notes from the universe on love and connection. We're going to see where this is gearing us towards. Most people are just trying to survive. No. They are just trying to survive, but guess what? You're not going to just survive this. Screw just surviving. This is where you are coming alive and thriving. Those you love you. You are finding you're finding your new group. You're going to be surprised at who's coming into your life. There's going to have to be a level of forgiveness. All right. Am I taking both these? I don't want to. What would love do? Sometimes you have to lovingly give somebody space. Okay, there's one more in here that's hitting my hand that I really want. Everybody is doing their best. Sometimes that best doesn't match up to the effort that you are doing. And again, it's not inferior. It's just how they can show up to whatever it is. And if it's toxic, if it's not for you, then you have to honor and understand what you need to do and either walk away, or there's ways to address this, and you'll have to do that for the individual situation. If you have any questions about how that would go, feel free to, I guess, reach out. That could, I don't know. We'll see. Most people are just trying to survive. Just remember that most people are beguiled. I don't know if I'm saying that right. By your charm, awed by your confidence, and inspired by your choices, and simply forget to say thank you, please, and I love you like crazy. It's not that you're being taken for granted. Sometimes there'll have to be a level of forgiveness with that one, because sometimes people don't realize where they are shortchanging somebody that they absolutely love and admire. And if that's something that you are feeling, then that's something that's worthy of addressing. If the love is there, then there'll be accommodations. As often as they feel the urge, let's not be some of those people who forget to say these words to people. Don't forget to show your appreciation. That should be somewhere in your mind. And if you forget, you know what? This can be corrected. Thank you, please, I love you like crazy, the universe. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I'm you, the universe. Do something new, do something different. This is what you're doing. And you want to know what? When you take your eye off something that you've been eyeing for a while, something that you have been putting a lot of pressure on, when you take the focus off that and do your thing, this is when this swoops in. I don't care if it's love. I don't care if it's a career opportunity. I don't care if it's a whole pivotal life purpose change. When you put so much emphasis and so much pressure on it, but then you're like, you want to know what? This is going to be how it is. Focus. And then this is like, it comes in like a vacuum. How crazy is that? So put out your intentions and go about your life. Continue to flourish and grow and be the magnificent creature that you are. Everyone is doing their best. There are only two types of people, those you know love and those you will love. And until there's only one type of person, until there's only one type of person, then we'll probably hit replay. It's all coming into one. It's all coming to this big fusion. And, well, that fusion is going to be a mesh of, again, things that are of the same vibration. You have to make sure that you are flourishing to your best potential. Stop putting the pressure on yourself. Your success looks a lot different than Tweedledees over here. What would love do? Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? Because you leave behind footprints of love. Oh, the universe. Yes, the legend of Bigfoot continues. That is so cheesy and cute. I love that. All right, forgive. Of course, anger can always be justified. It really can. I would never want you to lose your ability to get angry, because it's an amazing tool when used correctly. But then again, so can forgiveness. And again, this can be used, and it can be used for your own growth, and it can be used as an amazing tool. I don't want you to lose the ability to forgive. I don't want you to lose a boundary and lose your heart. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. You want the most out of this. You want to, this is going to be this vastly expansive, intensive growing time for you. You are starting to reap the seeds that you have sown, the desires that you have put out. And you want to know what? It's time to start pruning. Time to start taking off the dead weight. And I think that you've been gardening pretty damn well. You're going to be surprised at who's coming in your life. Ask with love and their answer may surprise you, yet whatever the answer, be happy this may surprise them. Live and let live. If it's meant to be, it'll be all of those things. You can say all of those. They are all resonant and they are all present in life. And it's all true. Hi, it's love and I, the universe. Are you going to answer that call? You have free will. And there's, that's a mesh of divine will. This is all divine timing. Those you love you. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. You have to continue your life. Take your eye and take your focus off of what has been so pressurized. There's so much growing here. It can't work under such pressure. Where are we going to now? Archangel Raphael healing, and the basis of this part is increased energy. You think? You're going through an ascension. Have you seen the ascension that's going on in the world around you? It's crazy. Avoid allergens. Avoid things that are wrestling your jimmies. Change positions. Let's see. Ooh, ooh. Dropping cards. Sometimes I can be a terrible shuffler. 1 second. Hydration, acceptance, improving health. Yeah, you're improving your well-being all around. Your mental health is so important. I cannot stress that enough. Let's see. I also want you. Jesus, the divine healer. Yeah, you're going through such a Zen-like healing. The alternative medicine. I want you to pay attention to your body's response to all of this. Acceptance. Growth happens when you accept where you currently are. That pure, unconditional acceptance gives you the actualization of your life in that moment, and you can decide what you want to experience next in the incoming moments. This is meant to take all of the stress off of you. You are changing a direction in life. You are turning over a new leaf. You are starting to communicate with yourself on a very cellular, molecular level, and this is rewriting your entire body, your entire structure, your entire mindset, and it's also rewriting your entire environment. Did I say that twice? If I did, sorry. Jesus, the divine healer, you are taking back your healing power, and this is flowing incredibly through. You are such a divine conduit of healing. Imagine the healing that goes on when we all connect in our own little healing ways, in our own spots, right where we are, paying attention to all the cycles that we are breaking. Does it sound like I'm just kind of going off on tangents tonight? I'm starting to feel that way, but there's something that is in this. Okay, soul family. Calling in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. That is also something I have noticed in private readings. Guys, you don't have to do it alone. Guys, girls, I don't care what the gender is. You don't have to do it alone. You're putting too much pressure on how you think you're supposed to be processing the moment, how you're supposed to be growing in this time frame. You are laying a new foundation, a new divine plan. You are right in the middle of life's work. It's a continuous cycle. It's a continuation of the last moment, of the last chapter, of everything. It is a constant state of flow of evolution. And you are in a constant state of giving. How are you receiving your gifts? How are you receiving your replenishments? You are working on compassion for yourself. Pump the brakes. Let this flow a little bit easier. And again, take some of the burden off. If you work as a unit, you aren't losing your independence, but if you work as a unit in your soul family, this takes the pressure off of everyone, because it's like you don't have to be the last resort. You don't have to be the one who is absolutely responsible for everything, and it's not all going to fall apart if you are just human and have some sort of a malfunction. And also it increases the power as a whole if we connect as a whole. What is this nagging feeling trying to tell you? I hate that it says that, you know, the niggling feeling. I've never heard that word before. And I feel like I'm watching a kid show while saying the word niggling feeling. What's it telling you? What is this trying to tell you? What is your soul crying out for? What are you trying to awaken in yourself, and what are some of the blocks in the way? Pleiades, you're uplifting humanity, and it's time to be completely in tune with yourself. It's time to devote some time, some space for yourself, and rather than extending it to everybody. Until this works in a great flow and a constant state of you receiving and then giving, then you're going to have to take the time to replenish and work on that shadow self that blocks. I'm constantly talking about shadow self, but now I'm gearing it more towards this idea of blocks. The shadows have been wonderfully worked. You guys have been doing amazing with that. It's these little blocks along the way. Are you going to pick them up? What the hell are you going to do with them? Are you going to chuck them? Are you going to start building an empire with them? Are you going to trip over them? Are you going to try and eat it? Don't. Allow yourself to be nurtured. Allow yourself to be compassionately held. It's very innocent. It's very maternal. It's time to work on the maternal nurturing of yourself. It's like, I weirdly feel like if you're listening to this, then you just need to let your guard down, drop your baggage, and just be held and deeply hugged on a very soulful level. And I know how friggin' cheesy that sounds, but it's true. If you're watching this, I feel like you just need to let your guard down and be held. I feel like a lot of you just need a really good, long, plentiful cry. It's no small feat what you're doing, and it takes a lot of vulnerability to discover and open yourself up to soul family, especially with everything that's gone on. And a lot of the life paths you guys have led, it's really hard to let down that guard. It's not lost on me, the intensity of it. And it shouldn't be lost on you either. Don't knock it down. So this is what's happening. We're going to finish this reading off with, I'm going to do a spirit animal card. Ooh, the leopard. I want another one. So we have the cat and really 2 cats? Sure, why not? The cat is well known for its independent character. In the Egyptian hierarchy of beasts, it was a supreme being. The divine mother of all cats was the goddess Bast, an earth mother and a deity of life and abundance. The Greeks associated cats with the goddess Artemis, the huntress and the virgin goddess of the moon. The Roman version of Artemis was Diana, who was known for witchcraft. You got the magic, baby. And then the leopard, another cat. Stealth, strength, purity. Leopards are phenomenal hunters, known for their stealth and their ability to stalk prey. The snow leopard, which lives in the mountains of Central Asia, is among the more mysterious of species and was believed to have drawn the blood of its human victims without eating the flesh. By feeding the life of force, blood, and avoiding weakness, flesh, the leopard was thought to maintain its strength and purity. You can be strong and pure and independent and compassionate and magical all in the same breath. It's time for you to really own that. Life is really calling you to flip the switch on the magic. It's going to happen. Let me know if this reading resonated. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book one. Reach out. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I'm in Dutchess County and it's pretty windy out. And I have 2 cats who are noisy throughout the entire reading and who are now conked out behind me. I know it. I really appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you who has booked a reading, who's reached out. And I love you all very much. And until next time, I'll stay safe, have fun. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye for now.